Hello everyone, this is the real Black Otaku. Welcome to the honorable mentions video for my top 10 favorite anime parents. If you've not seen the original video yet, you can go to it by clicking right here or in the link in the description. Honorable mention number 1, Cristiano from Gunslinger Girl El Tetrino. As the head of the terrorist organization known as the Bidania, Cristiano rarely shows mercy. But during a routine assassination, a lone young boy was found, who Cristiano took under his wing and named Pinocchio, becoming, as Blanca put it, his Geppetto. As a means to make him of use, Cristiano had Pinocchio trained by a man named John Doe to become the cold-blooded assassin we see today. On the surface, this doesn't seem like good material for this list. However, Pinocchio sees Cristiano as a father. For someone who hardly shows any emotion, Pinocchio shows a lot of feeling towards Cristiano, who you can tell he is willing to sacrifice himself in order to protect. Though not enough to make the actual list, Cristiano still gets this spot in honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 2, Ur from Fairy Tail. Just a heads up, extra spoilers for the Galuna Island and Tenro Island arcs. First off, she is the mother of a character named Ultir, who hated her mother because she believed that she abandoned her when she was very young. But in fact, Ur left Ultir at a facility that was supposed to help her regain control of her magic energy. But after an accident at the facility caused by Ultir herself, Ur believed her to be dead. Eventually, Ur took in two young pupils, Gray and Leon. She had eventually become a mother to both boys, neither of whom had any family left to speak of. She even sacrificed her physical body, casting an ice shell, while sealing away the immortal demon Deliora in order to protect both Gray and Leon. If I didn't really have Makarov on the actual list, Ur would definitely be on there, but I can only have one entry for any given series on my list. But I could not deny her this spot in honorable mentions after all that she has done. Honorable mention number 3, Naoki Okazaki from Clannad. This spot in honorable mentions could have easily gone to Akio and Sanai, because they did a damn good job raising Nagisa and took care of Ushio for the longest time. But there's a reason I went Tomoya's father instead. Tomoya's mother died when he was really young, so Naoki had to raise him on his own. But times got rough for them. He drank and wasn't the most supportive. They argued and got into a couple fights, but through it all, he wanted to do all he can for Tomoya, and that is all he ever wanted. I remember when I rewatched Clannad, I was moved to the point where I actually called my own father and talked with him for the first time since he kicked me out of his house 7 months prior. Though our situation was much different from theirs, there was still enough in common that I was touched by it more than I was my first time around. It's that personal connection, and the parallels with Tomoya's situation that Naoki Okazaki makes it as an honorable mention. Honorable mention number 4, Ama Shigure from Shovel. You can consider both Yusoma and Forbessi runner-ups for this honorable mention spot, but Ama still comes out on top. Ama is Asa's mother, and that's all I can say before getting too heavy and unavoidable spoilers. So if you've not seen Shuffle yet, for the love of Haruhi, skip to the next honorable mention right now. The thing is, Ama is a demon, and passed her magic onto her daughter Asa, who inherited her father's human body. As a result, Asa's gone through constant pain in it, but refuses to use her magic to ease the stress on her body. Even so, Ama did everything she could to take care of Asa, and always had a smile on her face, even the toughest of times. There was only one time where she ever broke down and cried, and it hits you real deep. There's a lot more to Ama's character than that, but that's another plot point that I may or may not ever get around to talking about. Even so, I'm glad I could mention it here in these honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 5, Trisha Elric and Von Hohenheim from Fullmetal Alchemist. Start with Trisha, shall we? She was a sweet and caring mother to both Ed and Al, and you could tell that they loved her in return. When she eventually got sick and died, the two brothers broke the laws of nature to attempt to bring her mother back using alchemy. An attempt which failed horribly at the cost of Ed's arm and leg and Al's entire body. If it wasn't for that love, the boys wouldn't have attempted a human transmutation, and wouldn't have gotten mutilated in the process, and thus there'd be no story to begin with. On the other side of the coin, the father Hohenheim left the boys and their mother rather early on, and giving the viewers the impression that he is one below. But we were all fooled. He didn't want to leave them, and he regretted doing so, but he did what he needed to do. If Hughes wasn't already on the list, Trisha and Hohenheim were definitely bound there at number 4, right behind Rem from Trigon. However, I forced myself to bring these two to honorable mentions. But it was an honorable mention well earned. Go ahead and tell me down in the comments some of your thoughts on some of these honorable mentions. You can go to the original video by clicking right here, or in the link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check my vlog channel Ashley Tron by clicking right here, or in the link in the description. So, Black Talk signing out. See ya.